What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out the Raxium LED Halo Surround headlights with a black housing and clear lens fitting all 2009 through 2018 Ram 1500s. Now if you are in search of an affordable set of full LED headlights to restyle the front end of your Ram while getting much better lighting performance than the factory set provides, this is going to be a great pick for you. These are a fantastic choice if your current set of lights is giving you difficulties with visibility at night, if you're in a more remote area, your factory headlight lenses are fogged and faded that are taking away from your lighting performance, or you simply just don't love the look and want a more modern appearance to update the front end of your truck. This set will stand out on the front of the truck thanks to the bright white LED running light bar that has a solid fiber optic build for a clean appearance, in addition to the dark black housing really making the lighting pop and adding a sharp look to your build. The big improvement for visibility, however, comes with the LED driving lights and the projector lenses. Combined, they'll offer a much brighter and cleaner light, and they'll create a full beam pattern on the road that will be consistent from side to side, resulting in a better view of the road at night, bumping up your confidence while driving. These will have a black ABS plastic housing that'll be up to OE standard, molded for a factory style fit, and the inner black housing again adds more of that darkened appearance to the light. The lens will also be made of a tough polycarbonate plastic material that will be very clear, crystal clear for optimal visibility, yet it will be impact resistant, so no matter where you're taking your truck, whether you're sticking to the street or you are going off-road with your Ram, these are going to hold out. The LEDs will also be much more efficient than halogens, they'll require no maintenance, and they'll also have an incredibly long lifespan, so you can enjoy this set for years to come. This set will also be a DOT and SAE approved, so you can keep some peace of mind when adding these to your build, and they will be fully plug and play thanks to the OE style harnesses that come in the kit. This set will cost around $525, and for a set of full LEDs, that's a great price point. Now these will be right in the middle of the road compared to the entire category, but if you know you need LEDs for additional performance for wherever you're living or whatever you're doing with your truck, then these are going to offer that, but will be more on the budget-friendly side compared to some super high performance options. Now they'll also be pretty simple in design compared to some other flashy choices, so if you're looking for a sleek, bright, and affordable set of headlights, this is going to be right up your alley. Now install is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter because it is completely plug and play, but it is going to take you around 2 hours to get the job done with some basic hand tools. However, at this point we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your Ram at home. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install you need a ratchet, 10mm socket, and a clip removal tool. All right, today we're gonna be installing some headlights on our Ram. But first we're gonna watch a quick video how to install the stock ones, and then we'll come back here to install the new ones.
For this install, we are going to have to pull the grill off the front end of our truck to gain access to the headlights. You don't need a whole lot of tools to accomplish this job, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the process. So let's get started. The first step is actually going to be to remove the rad support cover. Ours is missing, and all you'll need is this little clip removal tool to pop the clips out to remove that, and that is going to gain you access to these 4 10mm bolts here at the top of the grill. So I'll use my 10mm socket on a ratchet and pull those out. Once those bolts are removed, you can grab the grill from the front end and just give it a good pull, and it should come right off. The next step is actually going to be behind the headlight, and you're going to gain access to this through the inner fender liner. There's an access window that we can use to get to the back of the headlight, and we're going to be feeling for this white tab here. It has a lip on the bottom of it, and all we have to do is push it up to unlock it. I just need to pull the clip for the access window back, and then I can fold that back out of my way, and then I can put my hand inside and release the tab. Next, once again using my 10mm socket and ratchet, I'm going to remove the 2 bolts here on the front of the headlight. That'll allow me to pull it out and unplug it from the vehicle. Now I can pull my headlight out and unplug my connectors. Just to give you a little bit of a better visual of the clip that I was referring to earlier, this is it right here, and it is currently in its locked position. By pushing it up, you open up the slot here to allow the headlight to come out.
All right, now we got a new headlight. We just have to plug in our electrical connections. So we have our main harness on our headlight. Just gonna plug it in here. We also have our resistor block attached to it. Plug that in. And then we have our two harnesses that will go to our factory harnesses. They are labeled. One says high beam, low beam. The other one says turn signal. All right, so we have our headlight connector. Plug that in. Secure our locking tab. And then our turn signal. And then we can put our headlight into place. Just tucking our wiring out of the way. All right, then we can secure our front mounting bolts. All right, now we're gonna put our two front mounting bolts here and here with our ratchet and 10mm socket. All right, now we're gonna go in the wheel well and secure our last 10mm bolt, our plastic securing tab, and then secure our wheel liner. All right, now we're gonna come in our wheel well and secure our plastic locking tab. This is gonna be pretty hard to see. Just pull down on that. Thread in your last 10mm bolt. Tighten that down with your ratchet. All right, then we can put our cover back into place and put our push clip back into our fender liner. All right, now you can repeat the same thing for the other headlight. All right, now we can reinstall our grill and then reinstall our 4 bolts that we took out. All right, we'll grab our ratchet and 10mm socket and tighten them down. All right, now we can put our radiator cover on, put that into place, and push our push clips into place. All right, that wraps up our install of our Raxium LED Halo Surround headlights with a black housing and clear lens for a 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500. And remember, for everything Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.